So, Kanye allegedly went to the Skechers headquarters to, I guess, do business with them. Now, he allegedly went up there, and the TMZ report says this: Kanye West is making a quick move to find a new home for his Yeezy shoes. He hit the Skechers headquarters to talk with the company's honchos, but immediately got turned away. Sources familiar with Ye's visit tells us he was at the company's main office Wednesday morning in Manhattan Beach, California, but this was not a scheduled meeting with management. Here go that ego again. Skechers say Ye arrived unannounced and without invitation at one of Skechers' corporate offices in Los Angeles. Considering Ye was engaged in unauthorized filming, the two Skechers executives escorted him and his party from the building after a brief conversation. Also, in case y'all didn't know, the owners of Skechers are apparently Jewish. The report says, now we don't know if Kanye did his research or not, but Skechers is owned and operated by a Jewish family. Robert Greenberg founded it, and his son Michael is currently the president. Considering his rampant anti-Semitism, you could say he barked up the wrong tree. A spokesperson tells us Skechers is not considering and has no intention of working with Kanye West. We condemn his recent divisive remarks and do not tolerate anti-Semitism or any other form of hate speech. Again, West showed up unannounced and uninvited to Skechers' corporate offices. We're guessing Kanye's goal was for Skechers to be his new partner for the Yeezy shoe brand, working both as a manufacturer and distributor. As Adidas did before, it dropped him this week. Well, he struck out. Now, I think Kanye is looking for a new place for just that, manufacturing and distribution. I'm not sure if Kanye has the connects he needs to get his Yeezy shoes manufactured, and I'm not sure he has the connects necessary to get them distributed, but I'm sure that over time he'll more than likely get it all figured out. Now, a lot of people are saying, there's got to be a conspiracy because all these companies are banning Kanye. There's got to be a conspiracy. It's got to be a conspiracy. What's happening with Kanye is the same thing that happened with Andrew Tate. These companies are not calling one another up, telling each other to ban Kanye. Like, I'm sure some of these people know each other personally, but trust me, business is a very non-personal thing. These companies don't want to be the one company associated with Kanye West if all the other ones choose not to be associated with him. It gives a bad look. These companies, at the end of the day, are in it for themselves and in it for their own business. They're there for themselves. They're playing for their own team. And if being the one company working with Kanye makes them look anti-Semitic and people decide to stop purchasing the Yeezy shoe or decide to stop associating with whatever brand decides to side with Kanye, they're going to take an economic hit. They're going to take a business hit. So all of these companies are dropping Kanye like flies. And I'm going to tell y'all this. A lot of y'all are going to be upset because the majority of my viewers are black. Y'all are going to be upset, but these companies are doing the right thing. One, I'm going to tell y'all why. One, because anti-Semitism is wrong. Racism is wrong. If this channel is not a safe haven for people who hate Jews. Point blank, period. Not a safe haven. You hate Jews, this isn't the channel for you. Second of all, this is what the black community should have done a long time ago. See, when Kanye was saying when he was saying that Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves, when he was saying that slavery was a choice, when he sat there and said George Floyd didn't die from the knee, all this fuckery. You know what the black community did? Made 1,000,001 excuses for Kanye West. You know what they did when Kanye came at the Jews? When Kanye came at the Jews, they shut his ass down. That was what the black community should have done a long time ago. Y'all sit there and wonder, why doesn't anybody take us seriously? Why don't people take anti-blackness seriously? Because black people don't take anti-blackness seriously. Especially when it comes from a black person. When it comes from Kanye, y'all got 1,000,001 excuses. They should have been got rid of Kanye when he said slavery was a choice. Y'all were cool with that. Y'all kept buying the Yeezy shoes. Y'all kept listening to the music. Y'all kept fucking with it. Y'all were cool with it. Now y'all are mad because he insulted the Jews and now the companies are getting rid of him. Y'all knew this was going to happen because they stick up for their own. If you come at the Jewish community, these companies, Jewish or not, will not work with you. They don't want the smoke because there will be smoke. See, he can sit there and say slavery was a choice. The black community will sit there and make 1,000,001 excuses. If he sits there and says he's angry with the Jewish community or all the crazy shit Kanye has said, these companies are not going to sit there and deal with that because they know the shitstorm that will come with it. They know. If black people applied that same pressure and energy, these companies would have separated with Kanye a long time ago. The problem is that the black community doesn't take anything seriously. And these companies aren't going to take anything seriously for us. You want to know why? Because there's a lot of money in Yeezy. There's a lot of money in the Kanye brand. It's the truth. People are going to continue to buy Yeezys. Kanye will eventually find out how to manufacture and distribute these shoes on his own. He will. And when he does, people are going to continue to buy the shoes. It's going to happen. This is going to happen eventually. People will continue to buy the shoes. But these companies were only willing to make that separation with Kanye because they knew they'd take a hit. If the black community was willing to separate from Kanye, these companies would have been a lot more careful with Kanye. Probably wouldn't have signed him. Probably wouldn't have gotten with him. Wouldn't have worked with him. But the black community doesn't care. The black community is willing to take whatever disrespect that any rapper is willing to dish out. Rapper wants to sit there and say they smoking on Tuka. Black people love it. Rapper wants to sit there and say slavery was a choice. They love it. Black people want to sit there. Black rapper wants to sit there and say we smoking on Duck. We smoking on Vaughn. We smoking on Tuka. Love it. Love it. Love it. Anti-blackness and lack of care for black life is constantly perpetuated by black artists, and the black community laps it up and loves it. And you see it manifesting. Y'all wonder why they don't take the black community seriously? Y'all wonder why they don't take black people seriously? Y'all wonder why they took anti-Semitism more seriously than they took anti-blackness? It's simple. Because black people don't care. Point blank period. If black people really sat there and said, Kanye, we can't believe you would say that. Apologize. That's wrong. Here are the facts. Why would you say this? Why would you say that? We demand an apology. Kanye, that's wrong. If y'all said that, if y'all did that, it wouldn't look as ugly as it does now. A lot of y'all are sitting there mad because they banned him when he said all this anti-Jewish shit, but didn't touch him when he said the anti-black shit. Y'all don't take the anti-black shit seriously. Me, I don't listen to drill music. I don't listen to Kanye. I don't buy Yeezys. I don't listen to King Von. I don't listen to Lil Durk. If I think that something is harmful to not just the black community, but the world around me, I'm not going to listen to it. Drill music is a cancer. It's a poison. I believe people reserve the right to, I believe we should preserve and that people should reserve the right to make whatever music they want, drill music, whatever they want to make. But I won't listen to it because I genuinely I don't like it. I despise it. I have some level of standards and morals for myself that I will not deviate from. The black community does not give a fuck about any of those things. And that's why when he said all this nasty shit about black people, the companies didn't get rid of him. But when he said nasty shit about Jewish people, they did. Because the black community doesn't care about anti-blackness when it comes from black entertainers. It's the truth. If the black community held their entertainers to the same standard that people like me do, if you sitting there talking about you smoking on Tuka, I'm not listening to your music. If you sitting there saying you smoking on Duck, I'm not listening to your music. If you sit there and say you smoking on Vaughn, I'm not listening to your music. If you are pushing poison, you're not getting an ear from me. If you say slavery is a choice, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to purchase your product. If black people thought like this, these companies would have been got rid of Ye a long time ago. But y'all mad at Ye. Nah, don't be mad at him now. Kanye only doing what y'all allowed him to do. Y'all sat there and said that he was a genius, he was misunderstood, he's playing 4D chess and all this fuckery. Now y'all got to deal with the embarrassment. Y'all got to deal with the embarrassment. It's embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing to sit there and watch as all these companies get rid of Kanye West because of his comments about the Jewish community, but didn't do anything when he said all those things about blacks. It hurts, but they're only doing it because y'all don't take this shit serious. If y'all niggas stopped listening to Lil Durk, I bet you they wouldn't sign another Lil Durk another day in their life. These record companies wouldn't sign another Lil Durk if y'all stopped listening. If y'all just stopped listening to drill rappers, these companies wouldn't sign them. If black people woke up tomorrow and said, you know what? I want to leave a better tomorrow for my children. So I'm not going to be listening to Lil Durk. I'm not going to be listening to King Von. I'm not going to be listening to Pop Smoke. I'm not going to be listening to Pooh Shiesty. I'm not going to be listening to any rap that glorifies gang warfare or disparages real life black people who were killed. If black people woke up tomorrow and started moving like that, I guarantee you these companies would start thinking a little bit, they'd be thinking a little bit more about who they do or don't sign, who they do or don't do business with. And that's the reality of it. So Kanye met with Skechers. He got denied. And, he thought he could get away with talking crazy about the Jewish community. It didn't work. And a lot of people are mad about the fact that they only got on his ass when he talked about the Jews. Y'all know how this works. Anti-blackness isn't taken seriously because black people don't take anti-blackness seriously when it comes from black entertainers. This is the truth. This is the way that it goes. Y'all know the protocol. Don't act crazy. Don't act funny. It is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.